What's good, everybody? Oh my God! Every time. You know what? That's just gonna be a staple of the. That's just gonna be a staple of the channel. We just gonna let that be a staple of the channel. Hey man, what's good? Well, look, man. Today we got a different kind of video, pretty similar, but man, I'm finna start this whole thing of I don't even know what I'm gonna call this, y'all. I feel like we should name it together. Just have multiple names for it. Like justice for blank, or like just ranting about the I guess like daily rant or something, bro. Like it's gotta be something, bro, because we gotta do something for these superstars and divas and staff members of professional wrestling in general, and the brands, the promotions, all of the tribal warfare, all of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to do something about everyone that isn't getting the right amount of justice or the right amount of respect that they freaking deserve, bro. Shinsuke Nakamura is one of the biggest examples, bro. Like, man, I'm gonna try to keep this as smooth as possible, bro, and as structured as possible, but oh my God, it's so annoying, bro, to have to continuously see Shinsuke's downfall, for him to keep rebooking himself, reimagining himself, redoing his character, reworking his in-ring work, his promos, everything. This man could have easily stayed in Japan, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I really need bro to leave. I need bro to leave, go back to Japan, go back to work, or just go to another promotion where I can see him, where we can see him, and he can revive his career back, bro. Because this is absolutely ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous, bro. This man run the Royal Rumble, United States champion twice, just to continuously fall down the line and get rebooked to nothingness every single week. Is the same thing. We gotta talk about it, bro. And he ain't the only one going through it, bro. It's plenty of superstars going through it. But for Shinsuke, it is an absolute travesty for this to be one of the biggest signings in pro wrestling ever, and for him to be treated like this for his entire length of his career here in America. It's horrible, bro. So we gonna talk about this. I'm gonna try not to rant as much. But man, like, we gotta get this handled, bro. Bro, we gotta put the right spotlight on the right people, bro. Jey Uso, cool, bro. Great guy. He ain't touching Shinsuke in no department. I'm sorry. Like, you just have to, come on, bro. We have to do better with this. Shinsuke's burial is absolute disrespect, bro. And hopefully this video can shine some light on it. What the heck is going on? Why? And to educate us all on how great this man is, bro. How great the work is. How much value he brings to any company. This is horrible, man.
Shinsuke Nakamura. He won the men's Royal Rumble match in 2018 and earned a shot at the WWE or Universal Championship.
And this match stunk out the building, bro. And it's like, why? They always put them in horrible crowds. There's always some crowds that don't give a F. Like, they just, oh my God.
At WrestleMania 34. AJ Styles was the WWE champion at the time, and after Nakamura won the Rumble match, fans knew what was coming. Styles and Nakamura had a phenomenal match in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and with Nakamura winning the Rumble, there was an opportunity to book the match at WrestleMania.
This is what we've been waiting for so long.
The build-up was great, and fans expected a banger from these two. But they failed to deliver, and on top of that, Styles managed to beat him clean, retaining his championship. Then WWE threw a curveball by turning Nakamura heel as he low-blowed Styles after the match and continued to beat him down. He challenged Styles for his WWE Championship a few more times, but did not capture the title. While WWE...
Oh crap, I muted it instead of pausing. Bro, this is so annoying, bro. You have the man win the Royal Rumble, which is one of that's one of the greatest honors ever, bro. You have him win the Royal Rumble. He gets to the greatest stage of them all, WrestleMania. One of the greatest superstars and opponents ever, and they have history in New Japan. AJ Styles. and they freaking stink it up. You give them some dookie, then make them turn heel after that, just to have more dookie matches after that, dookie storylines, and then for him to lose all the matches after that too. What was the point in any of this?
He challenged Styles for his WWE.
They literally brought him to America to lose and put over everybody. What was the point?
A few more times, but did not capture the title. While WWE did later grant him runs with the United States and Intercontinental Championships, these reigns lacked the momentum he once held following his 2018 Royal Rumble victory. Over time, his relevance in WWE gradually faded. So what happened? Why did WWE fail to book Shinsuke Nakamura as a...
Vince McMahon is stupid, and Triple H is sitting here trying to follow the same path, bro. Come on,
main event star, despite his early success. Let's talk about it.
You think you know all the wrestling stories? There's more you haven't heard yet. Join us on Backstage Pass.
Before he came to WWE, Nakamura was already a veteran, wrestling since 2002 for New Japan Pro Wrestling. He had earned his name as one of the most exciting wrestlers in the world.
His name is the King of Strong Style, bruh. He brought strong style wrestling. First of all, he popularized it in general. Then he brought it to a whole nother country and popularized it here. He don't do the fake-ish, bro. It's real hits. You really getting punched and kneed and slapped and kicked up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta agree to that with this man. You gotta agree to go to war with Brody. And it's gonna be something beautiful. But you can't sit here. And so why bring him to America if you're not gonna care? If you're just gonna sit here, dookie on him, and give everything to Jey Uso and just random Samoans and Nia Jax and Bayley. Who cares about? It's so many superstars. They have over 300 people on the roster from both sides, women and men, and we get to see the same 6 people every single week doing the same 2 things every single week. Instead of seeing Shinsuke, one of the most exciting, most talented, versatile, charismatic entertainers in general, and he's not even entertaining. He's going in there and seriously beating people to F up. Him and Samoa Joe are literally going in there beating people to F up for fun, and they not getting showcase for it anymore. Why? Oh, for LA Knight? Come on.
He had 3 reigns with the IWGP Heavyweight Championship and 5 reigns with the IWGP Intercontinental Championship, along with main eventing their premier event, Wrestle Kingdom 8 in Tokyo, and winning the G1 Climax in 2011. He was a big name in Japan, so when WWE signed him in 2016, there was big hype and excitement among fans who saw him as a game changer poised to bring a unique flair to WWE's roster. Given his experience and star power, WWE could have debuted Nakamura directly on the main roster. However, to ensure he adapted to the company's style, he was first sent to NXT.
I'm sorry, that's so hard.
To ensure he adapted to the company's style, he was first sent to NXT. This allowed him to acclimate to WWE's production, pacing, and storytelling.
Bro, look at this, bro.
This allowed...
As much as I love this dude, I'm not agreeing to fight, bro.
Acclimate to WWE's production, pacing...
Look at this shot. Look at the impact of that. Bro, before they even go, like, bro, his whole neck buckled.
First sent to NXT.
Before the contact even made.
To acclimate to WWE's production, pacing, and storytelling while showcasing his talent and building momentum before transitioning to the main stage. Nakamura coming to WWE was a huge deal. WWE held a press conference in Tokyo to officially announce his signing to NXT, and finally, he made his NXT debut at NXT TakeOver Dallas against Sami Zayn in one of the best matches in NXT history.
Sammy is him too.
Fans chanted, "Fight forever," as they battled it out in the ring.
Bro, like, I'm freaking, bro. We need NXT back. We need Prime NXT back from like 2019. We need all of that back. It was so much better than main roster.
Shinsuke managed to beat Sammy
So
and
much
build
better.
momentum for his future. With just one match, Nakamura showed the fans why he was regarded as one of the
so
most
much hope.
captivating wrestlers in the world. His entrance music was mesmerizing.
Everything
quickly
he
becoming one
does
of
is freaking. You can't take your eyes
the
away,
standout
bro.
things in WWE.
You
Match,
gonna miss
Nakamura showed
something.
the fans why he was regarded as one of the most captivating wrestlers in the world. His entrance music was mesmerizing, quickly becoming one of the standout things in WWE. Even today, it is still celebrated as one of the greatest entrances in WWE history.
Bro, he would even bring live orchestras out, bro. For pay-per-view, it would be whole live orchestras with the drums going crazy. Bro, he ain't saying on the stage stuff. Bro, come on, bro. Yo, Shinsuke, bro. If you see this, bro, please, bro, go back to Japan, build your repertoire back up, build your status back up, or just go somewhere else, bro. Leave WWE. It's no reason. It's no reason, bro. They didn't need. You don't need them. They need you. Come on, man.
He went on to defeat wrestlers such
Come
as Ty
on.
Dillinger, now known as Shawn
Look at
Spears.
this.
He also defeated the former NXT champion Finn Balor,
Oh, that was a great
who was
match.
on his way to the main roster.
Finn was amazing.
He had beaten everyone there was to beat in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Now one thing was left to do: win the
Samoa Joe, bro. This is one of the
NXT
toughest dudes on the
championship.
planet.
He challenged the champion Samoa Joe at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2 and went on to win the NXT championship.
actually beat
He
him,
was
bro.
now ready to be the top guy in the black
He
and gold
freaking
brand,
beat him.
but the management decided to go on a different route.
They chose to
Nakamura
doodle on
dropped
him.
the NXT championship back to Joe at NXT TakeOver Toronto. This was his first loss in NXT. This was done because NXT was doing a show in Osaka, Japan, and they wanted to give Nakamura a big win in his home country. He won the championship back in Japan
That
and
makes
reigned
sense.
for a month before dropping it to Bobby Roode. It was clear that Nakamura had accomplished all he could in NXT and was ready for the main roster spotlight. On the April 4th episode of SmackDown Live, the first show following WrestleMania 33, he made his main
Look at
roster
that
debut in a
entrance, bro.
dramatic fashion to
Look
roster
at that.
spotlight. On the April
Look at
4th
that.
episode of SmackDown Live, the first show following WrestleMania 33, he made his main roster debut in a dramatic fashion by interrupting The Miz and Maurice. However, this
This man
moment
look
did
like
not
John Cena, bro. Why he looks?
lead to a rivalry
Hey,
as The
yo.
Miz and Maurice were
That's
drafted to
funny.
Raw. Instead, Nakamura's first major feud on
Shinsuke.
SmackDown began with Dolph Ziggler. He defeated Ziggler in his main roster debut at Backlash. It was later announced that Nakamura, alongside AJ Styles, Baron Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn would compete in the Money in the Bank ladder match at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Shinsuke was the favorite to win. He had the momentum and fan support and could have benefited the most. But it was Corbin who walked out with the briefcase.
This was that
Yeah.
year? No way. Oh, this is when Corbin won? That's
Benefited the most.
bro.
But it
What?
was Corbin who walked out with the briefcase.
Corbin was good too,
Yeah,
but not at
Baron
this
Corbin
time,
won
bro.
the Money in the Bank match.
This wasn't his time to do
Remember
it.
that? However, during the match, Nakamura shared a moment
That's
with
crazy.
AJ Styles in the ring, and the crowd went crazy. It was the preview of what WWE wanted to do in the future.
The preview
Despite
of the
losing the
doo-doo to
Money in the
come.
Bank match, he did not lose much
Freaking
momentum and
ridiculous.
continued wrestling on TV. He defeated Corbin, and then he had his biggest match of his career against John Cena. This match was for the #1 contender for the WWE Championship, and Nakamura actually beat Cena. This was a huge deal, which showed that WWE had faith in him to become a top guy in the company. During this match, there was a scary moment when Cena was dropped on his head, but thankfully, nothing serious came of it, and both competitors continued without any injury. Nakamura was now the #1 contender for the
John
WWE
almost got
Championship,
packed up.
which was held by
God
none
damn.
other than Jinder Mahal. Yeah, that wasn't
Don't hinder gender.
very
Hey,
good.
a lot of people don't like it. Hey, man, I love Jinder Mahal, bro. I'm sorry. Jinder's cool, bro.
Either. Nakamura
I'm
was
biased,
the
man.
perfect
3MB
guy to
was
end
a
his
great
reign, but at
faction, so-
SummerSlam, Mahal beat
was
Shinsuke
great seeing
Nakamura
him,
with some outside help.
Him finally get his
This
moment.
wasn't the end of their rivalry, as he defeated Randy Orton to earn another shot at the WWE Championship. In just a matter of months, he beat two of the biggest stars in WWE in John Cena and Randy Orton,
Let's go.
but somehow couldn't beat Jinder Mahal.
Or
What
AJ.
followed was one of the most controversial
Like,
moments
bro.
in WWE history. On an episode of SmackDown, Mahal mocked Shinsuke with racist remarks, playing on his Japanese heritage. Mahal taunted Nakamura by imitating his entrance and made fun of his accent, attempting to belittle him in front of the audience. This segment was heavily
criticized.
criticized.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Stuff like this, I can see how it can bother some people, but especially if you grew up on the older culture of professional wrestling, this stuff is how it goes. This is normal trash talk in a normal setting. Somebody going insult you for how you talk. Bro, I stutter. People gonna say that all the time. It is what it is, bro. Like, who cares, bro? You can't sit there and try to cancel everybody for a promo, for doing a storyline, for doing a job. That's not how it works, bro.
As for its racial overtones, as Mahal's behavior reinforced negative stereotypes rather than building a compelling feud. Despite this, Nakamura failed to capture the WWE Championship from Mahal and slipped down the card. This feud really hurt his credibility as fans started wondering whether he would bounce back from this. He entered in a short-term feud against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn after this, but nothing special happened. The next big thing in his career happened at Royal Rumble 2018, as we discussed at the start of this video. He entered the men's Royal Rumble match at number 14 and went on to claim victory, last eliminating Roman Reigns.
Let's go, bro.
It was one of the best endings in a Royal Rumble match, with Cena, Reigns, Balor, and Nakamura being the final four. Then and there, Nakamura announced that he would challenge AJ Styles, who had ended Mahal's reign, for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 34. It felt that now WWE was putting the machine behind him. Everyone expected this not just to be a classic match, but also a championship win for Nakamura. Styles, who was already in the midst of his second reign as WWE Champion, had already established himself as a main eventer. A loss to Nakamura wouldn't have hurt his credibility. It was the perfect time to put the belt on Nakamura. It came down to two fan favorites displaying their exceptional wrestling skills before 70,000 fans. Rather than delivering a conclusion to Nakamura's quest for championship gold, WWE decided to surprise the audience with an unexpected twist, one that shifted the course of Nakamura's character and momentum in a new direction. First, he lost to Styles. Then, after the match, he low-blowed the Phenomenal One and beat him down before walking out, turning heel for the first time in WWE.
And the thing is, I love heel characters, but if they was going to do that, it could have been with him winning the belt, bro. Or with him, with him having the current heel character that he has now, using that one for this little turn here. Man, why would they do this, bro? If they used that one, it would have been a lot better. Like, this current heel gimmick that he has right now is beautiful. It's a new theme, new gear. He's actually doing promos and having these feuds and segments, and he's actually talking in his native language. So we're actually hearing his natural tone, how he actually talks, bruh, what he's actually talking about. They have like these like freaking Bruce Lee graphics, like with the promo segments and like everything that he's talking about, bro. It like matches well, bro. It's like he's like this like final boss samurai, bro. It's freaking amazing. Like, if they was gonna do that, why not put their all into it, bro? Why continuously put one foot in for this character and then keep on backtracking every time he gets a little bit of momentum? It doesn't make sense.
This felt like a forced
decision.
This man
just get slapped in the
for the first time in WWE. This felt like a forced decision. Nakamura was red hot as a babyface, so for him to turn on Styles and start a heel run was a premature decision and ultimately bad timing. You can argue that for the first few months it was kind of entertaining, but with his English skills not strong enough to deliver promos, he couldn't carry himself on the mic to develop feuds. Now, this could have worked if WWE gave him a manager who did the talking for him, but that never happened.
Or a manager too, yeah.
Around this time, he introduced a new theme song. This helped emphasize his transition from a fan favorite, charismatic performer to a more menacing and calculated heel, enhancing his character's overall direction. It was also done because his old theme was very popular and fans sang whenever he came out.
They was gonna love that.
It didn't work for his new character, so a change was needed. Nakamura challenged Styles for a championship a few more times,
that Ken
but did
not
so beautiful,
win. Bro.
His heel turn could have been justified
That's
by
a
giving him
beautiful
the
finish.
championship, as it would have provided a clear motivation for his shift in character, but WWE kept the title on Styles. After losing his WWE Championship opportunity, he spent the remainder of his 2018 hovering over the mid-card scene. He even won the United States Championship 2 times. However, at this point, Nakamura's
Nobody
aura had
cared.
been completely destroyed.
They already ruined his stock and already showed us that he's not
However, at this
anything
point,
that they care about. So why should we keep caring?
His aura had
Like,
been completely
they just gonna keep
destroyed.
doing
He
on,
lost
bro,
4
so
championship matches
no
to
point.
Styles and 2 to Jinder Mahal, which tarnished his credibility with fans, and the heel turn forced fans to boo him, tarnishing his relationship with them even further.
Mhm.
He started 2018 off as a budding main event babyface talent with arguably one of the biggest wins a wrestler can get in the Royal Rumble, but ended 2018 as a mid-card heel champion. Imagine how things would have turned out if Nakamura had won the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 34. Well, it's one of the biggest what-ifs in WWE.
That's sad, bro.
Nakamura then had a short-term tag team run with Rusev and competed in a fatal 4-way tag team match for the SmackDown Tag Team
Just stupid.
Championships,
Just got him
but
doing
were
anything.
unsuccessful. He remained in the mid-card in 2019 and won the Intercontinental Championship and started an alliance with Sami Zayn and Cesaro, forming the Artist Collective. He dropped the Intercontinental title to Braun
When did they even
Strowman,
have
but
a
helped Sami
faction?
Zayn
What?
capture the title at Elimination
They just
Chamber
was doing
in 2020.
anything.
Nakamura held the Intercontinental title for 201 days, but there wasn't any memorable moments with him holding the title. This goes to show you how bad his booking was. His alliance with Zayn and Cesaro
That's
did not last
crazy.
long due to
200 that's almost a
COVID, as
year with
Sami
that
decided to go home.
And no one knew.
For the rest of 2020, Nakamura didn't do anything and remained just as active on the roster. However, in January 2021, things changed a bit when he competed in a gauntlet match to determine the challenger for the WWE Universal Championship, which was held by Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble. He defeated Rey Mysterio, King Corbin, and Daniel Bryan. He was then assaulted by the champion Roman Reigns and lost the match to Adam Pearce. With this, he turned face for the first time since 2018.
Woo!
It felt
Man, that
with
feint
this,
kick is
he
so
turned
beautiful,
face
bro.
for the first time since 2018. It felt that WWE
One more
would see
time. I'm
turn
sorry.
face
Hold
for
on,
the first
hold
time
on,
since
bro.
2018.
That's so hard,
It felt that
bro.
WWE was going to book a match between
That's so
Nakamura and
clean.
Reigns in the future, but again, for some reason, WWE did not do that.
They just forgot about him. They
Instead,
keep forgetting.
he took King Corbin's crown and started a tag team with Rick Boogs. Now that was entertaining. Boogs vibing to Nakamura's music was a great way to reintroduce his banger
I
theme
wasn't
to
really
the
messing with it, to
WWE
be honest,
fans. But again,
I guess other people
nothing
liked it.
substantial happened with Nakamura.
I didn't really like
Fans
it.
started to lose hope
King
that
Nakamura
Shinsuke
stuff
Nakamura
was
would
bad.
ever become a main event star in WWE.
It was like they was
While he
mocking
did
him.
receive some opportunities, they were typically designed to elevate other talent rather than to push him to the top.
Mm-hmm.
In 2023, he engaged in a feud with Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship, but the rivalry served to deliver strong matches rather than position Nakamura as a serious title contender. We haven't seen him in the WWE for quite some
He
time
ran
now,
away.
and there are rumors that he might return soon. We hope that he does come back stronger than ever. Shinsuke Nakamura's journey in WWE has been a complex one, marked by both high hopes and missed opportunities. Despite never reaching the top of the company as a main eventer, Nakamura has consistently proven himself to be a reliable and versatile performer,
Bro,
always ready to
bro.
deliver when needed.
It's the
From his
freaking goat.
stellar debut in NXT to his time as a heel character, his performances have often been top-notch, even when the booking didn't fully support him. In the end, Shinsuke Nakamura may not have reached the level of superstardom that many envisioned for him, but he remains one of the most unique and respected talents to ever step into a WWE ring.
Man, we gotta get Shinsuke in there, bro. We gotta get the fans behind Shinsuke more, bro. Like, if Shinsuke got half the acknowledgement and love that Jey Uso is getting right now, bro, he would be in a better position. Plain and simple, man. We gotta get Shinsuke back in there, bro. This is unbelievable. For him to have this many accolades and for everything to be so flat or to just not even come true at all, unacceptable, bro. But we gotta see Grayson Waller and Austin Theory every week. Come on, man. Come on, man. We gotta do better, bro. Shinsuke, we rooting for you, bro. We gotta get up in there, man. Hey, comment down below who else y'all think WWE just hasn't utilized to the fullest of their potential, or hasn't utilized at all, bro, or took and completely just ruined, man. Let me know, bro, because we could talk about this forever, bro, and it's gonna be a whole series on this. So let me know, man. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for listening to me rant about this. We gotta fix this up. We gotta fix this up, bro. I love y'all, man. As always, bro, stay joyful, stay prosperous, man. Stay you, stay unique. I love y'all, man. Always, man. One love.